Hi, it's Beth, the Nutritionist, and today I'm going to talk about my 5 steps to a healthy being. 5 steps to a healthy being. You can put them up on your fridge. These are pretty simple steps anybody can follow and practice on a regular basis. So 5 steps to a healthy being. Step 1, eat what grows out of the ground. Plant-based foods are super healthy for you. And they have phytonutrients and antioxidants and fiber you don't get anywhere else. So what grows out of the ground? Fruits and vegetables, whole grains and legumes, nuts and seeds, and herbs and spices. Super healthy for you. So fruits and veggies, we're supposed to have at least 5 servings for the day. So 3 big handfuls of veggies, a couple of handfuls of fresh fruit would be your minimum. And then I would say bump up your veggies from there. Colorful veggies are great, but don't forget things like onions are white, but they're really good for us. So veggies, 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 including the starchier vegetables that grow up out of the ground. And you bake them, they're full of potassium, they have a lot of value. So eat what goes out of the ground, fruits and vegetables, whole grains and legumes. So whole grains might need to be gluten-free for some, a couple of handfuls of whole grains for the day. Legumes, a handful of legumes, which are dried beans for the day. And then nuts and seeds, half a handful of nuts, half a handful of seeds for the day. Really healthy for you. They'll give you omega-3 from the nuts and some omega-6 from the seeds. And you want to balance there. And then herbs and spices. So there are sweet spices, there are spicy spices. You can add cinnamon, oregano, basil. There's so many out there. Turmeric, which is an anti-inflammatory, basically. So add those herbs and spices to your diet as well. Squeeze them in. So fruits and vegetables, whole grains and legumes, nuts and seeds, and herbs and spices. And go organic whenever you can, needless to say. So you want to reduce your exposure to pesticides and toxins. So eat what grows out of the ground. And then second is hydrate. Water is so important. Purified water especially. I recommend purified by reverse osmosis or distillation. It takes out everything. It takes out pharmaceuticals. It takes out radioactive elements, but it does take out good minerals too. So you have to make sure you add back the minerals or get enough minerals in your diet or supplement when you need to. So you have your hydration. You have to have, most people need at least half an ounce per pound or an ounce per kilogram, but you also have to replace what you lose. So hydration is pure water, add back the minerals if you have to, get what you need and replace what you lose, okay? Most people need 8 to 10 cups for the day. So hydration. So then be active on a regular basis too. And that means your structured exercise, which is great, your regular routine, 3 days a week, 4 days a week, some people 5 days a week, but also just regular activity where maybe you can walk or bike to the store instead of driving, or around the house, do a little more activity, housekeeping, do the dishes by hand, gardening outside, walk after meals. Walking is a great activity. And if you can do 20, 30, 60 minutes for the day, you can actually aid in weight loss and maintaining a healthy weight as well. But it's weight bearing, it's good for your heart, walk on a regular basis. So regular activity, okay? Then you have to relax. People forget how important relaxation is. So breathe, sleep, and relax. So playtime too is important. So relaxing can be deep breathing. It reverses the stress response. Deep breathing. You can maybe be in traffic or you're stressed or in the middle of the day, you feel a little tired. Do some deep breathing. And again, it reverses the stress response, but certain deep breathing can actually increase oxygen to the brain and wake you up a little bit. So playtime. Active playtime outside is great. Board games are great. Comedy is funny and is another source of relaxation. It's playtime, planned playtime. And sleep. Make sure you get enough sleep. A lot of people don't get enough sleep. Most people need the 6 to 8 hours for the night, or get what you need and then make up for it if you can with a cat nap. So uninterrupted 6 to 8 hours, that if that's what you need, and make sure you do it on a regular basis or make up for it if you can. And then finally, smile. So smile is one of the important steps, because if you get someone to smile, you smile at them, they're most likely going to smile back, or somehow get them to smile. That's really, really important. That's social interaction. That's a healthy thing. Makes you feel happy inside. You can bring joy with just a smile. So that's an important step too. So those are pretty simple, those 5 steps. So eat what grows out of the ground, hydrate, be active, relax, and smile. Those are pretty simple, pretty easy. Hopefully you can do them on a regular basis. And we're going to talk about some of these things on a regular basis in more in depth in the future. So thanks for listening. I'm Beth, the Nutritionist, and take those 5 steps with you. They're yours.